So today we're going to have a lab that talks about plants and how they get energy. We know already that plants get energy from the sunlight using their leaves, but today we're going to look at how they develop to this point where they can do this. Certainly when they start out as just seeds, they don't necessarily have any leaves to collect energy with. We're going to see how they go about doing that. To do this, we're going to have to work slowly. We need to see the seed develop over the course of several days. So this lab is going to look a little different than our typical lab. We're going to have to do it one day at a time, starting at the very beginning of this lesson and checking on this lab over and over again every single day for the 5 days that we work on it. The seeds we're going to sprout are chia seeds. You might be familiar with those if you have a chia pet and have grown a chia pet in your bedroom, or you might be familiar with them as something we add to smoothies and fruits, salads to add some protein and add some nutrients to them.
The supplies that we'll need for this lab include one petri dish with the lid, a marker to write on the petri dish with, a small piece of paper towel, and our chia seeds. The first thing we're going to do is take our petri dish and write our name on the lid of the dish. Then we're going to take our paper towel and just fold it up so that it could fit inside the bottom of the dish. Before we put it in there though, we're going to dip it in water, make it soaking wet. Finally, what we need to do is add about 20 chia seeds sprinkled on top of our paper towel. Just like that. Then we're going to put our lid on our dish and leave our dish in the windowsill in the back of the room.
Before we put our dish away though, we do need to start making observations. We're going to do that simply by taking pictures directly of the seeds without any microscope. We're going to take our device, hold it over there, and zoom in as close and as clear as we can get a picture, so that we get a picture of the seeds nice and close up. Put it away in the windowsill, but we'll come back every single day during this lesson and take another picture of those seeds.
You will record your images and your written observations for each day on the lab sheet. After the 5th day of observations, you will write up the inferences that you can make based on what you saw.
As the seeds grow and develop into plants, small plants, it's important to make observations as well, written observations describing what you're seeing. It's important to notice that certain parts of this plant, certain structures of it, develop first, even before the leaves do. And you have to ask yourself, well, where does the energy to make that growth and development come from? The fact that we use chia seeds as food might be a hint.